Today, we will read a story about ladybugs. But before that, let's get familiar with some words first. Wave. The girl in the picture is waving to someone. Why do people wave? Sometimes people wave to say hello or to get someone's attention. Look at the picture again, and we can see a wave in the ocean. Remember that sometimes a word means more than one thing. The water in the ocean often curls up high in waves. Tiny. Two fish in this picture. How are the fish different? One is big and one is very small. Another word for small is tiny. Wiggle. A caterpillar in the picture. It's moving along from side to side and up and down. It is wiggling. Some animals wiggle when they move from place to place. In this picture, the caterpillar is wiggling. Insects. What do you see in this picture? There are 3 different kinds of insects here. They are ant, dragonfly, ladybug. Insect is another word for bug. Creep. Here's another animal moving along. When you creep, you move along very slowly and quietly. In this picture, the cat is creeping along on its belly. Community. There are a town center and some people in the picture. It looks like the center of a town, doesn't it? Remember when we talked about community, we said a group of people who live in one place or area. You and your neighbors make up a community. Destroy. There are 2 things in this picture. The first castle looks nice, but what happened to the other one? It was destroyed. It is a bad thing. Healthy. Look at the 2 children on this card. One is lying in bed, looking sick, and the other is playing soccer. Who looks healthy? That means he's not sick. Signs. There are some signs in the picture. A stop sign, a street sign, and a sign you would find in a garden. There are many kinds of signs, such as the above, signs in front of stores and signs at school. Peaceful. Look at the picture on this card. Someone is sleeping in a garden. It looks like she fell asleep because things are so quiet and peaceful. If something is calm and quiet, we say it's peaceful. Okay, next, let's move to today's story. Ladybugs for the community garden. Papa, did the mail come? Asked Maggie. Jordan and Caroline got letters yesterday. They're both going to have Mr. Chen for kindergarten. I hope I'm in their class. Papa waved to Caroline and David's mom next door while Maggie tried to look into the mailbox. Sorry, honey, said Papa. The mail hasn't come yet. Mama said, I'm sure it will come today. But right now, we're going to Aunt Nora and Uncle Pedro's house for dinner. Your cousin Sofia is waiting for you. Maggie, hop in the car and buckle up. Sofia is so cool, Maggie said. She took her brother Diego's chubby little hand in hers and they walked to the car. Last week she told me that she was going to get real live ladybugs in the mail. Can you believe that? I didn't know you could mail insects, said Papa. Why would she get ladybugs in the mail? Well, she and her neighbors are going to use them in their community garden. Mama finished the sentence for her. Their neighborhood started one last year. Maggie, teased Papa, which would you rather get in the mail? Your letter from school or some ladybugs? When they got to Aunt Nora and Uncle Pedro's apartment building, Sofia opened the door, holding her treasure. Look, Maggie, she said, this is what came in the mail. Sofia opened a wooden box. Maggie saw dozens of tiny ladybugs climbing all over a cozy bed of straw. So many little ladies, laughed Aunt Nora, all in red dresses with black polka dots. Bug, smiled Diego, who loved all kinds of creepy, crawly things. He saw the ladybugs wiggling in the box. He tried to wiggle too. Everybody laughed, and Diego clapped for himself. Did you know that some people think ladybugs bring good luck? Asked Sofia. Just then, one ladybug flew up and landed on Maggie's hand. When it walked, it tickled. Maybe, she thought, this little ladybug will bring me luck. Maybe I'll have a letter with good news when I get home. Sofia, these ladybugs are cute, but they're not pets. What are they for? Maggie asked her cousin. "We're going to bring them to the community garden and let them go. The ladybugs will eat the bad insects that hurt plants. Most insects don't bite or destroy anything, you know," explained Sofia. "But some insects eat the leaves and drink the juice inside the plants. Then the plants die. Ladybugs help to keep plants healthy because they eat lots and lots of the bad bugs." After dinner, Uncle Pedro suggested, "Why don't we take a stroll over to the community garden?" "Great," said Sofia. "The best time to let the ladybugs go is in the evening." Lots of people were working in the garden. It was so green and peaceful. The flowers and vegetables were planted in rows, and there were signs at the end of each row. The name of the plant growing in that row was written on the sign. Diego found a little shell stuck to one of the signs and poked at it with his finger. Slowly, a snail began to creep out. Diego was so excited he yelled for Papa to come see it. But then he heard Sofia calling everybody to come watch. "Okay, is everybody ready?" asked Sofia. Everybody nodded. Yes, and watched eagerly as she opened the box. The little red ladybugs flew into the air. Some of them landed softly on the plants. For the second time that afternoon, a ladybug landed on Maggie's hand. Now she was sure that she would be lucky. And do you know what? She was right. When Maggie got home that evening, there was a letter waiting for her. It said that her kindergarten teacher would be Mr. Chen. The end.